YouTube, we are back in Spire 2. We've played... Oh, I thought we played all the characters. Hang on a minute. There's another character. There is hope still left for there being the Watcher in the game. But anyway, right now we have to play the Defect, who still is the Defect and not the Fect yet, sadly. He still has the cracked core, which implies it's going to be orb-based combat. Maybe the other parts of the build have improved. I will say, from the first game, I think this is the character I struggled the most with. I found them the most frustrating to play as. I feel like every other character, like, the builds could, like, come together in some, like... it's like a Venn diagram, right? This is, like, Poison build, this is Shiv build. And there's a bit of an overlap in between where it's, like, Poison Shiv build. Discard can kind of, like, meet into that as well. So on and so forth. I thought the Defect had 3 circles, and they were all separate completely. So, is it bugged? It says unlock all to play as random. Oh. Well, that's upsetting. Okay, so it's not another character, it's just a random mode. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe it's a bug. Maybe it's a bug. Anyway, so we were playing the Defect. I felt like the character build was so, like, distinct. You had to, like, get the 3 or 4 perfect cards, and then the character ran fine. I'm hoping, like, they've pushed the circles together a bit more, and there's a bit of more synergy. Maybe there's new orbs as well, who knows? Okay, Construct, what have you become? Remove a card from my deck. Can I remove my starting relic, please? That's what I used to do. Whenever you rest at rest site, raise your max health by 5. That seems really strong. The first 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. The first treasure you open is empty, though. I mean, that's not fun, is it? This feels like this is the one for smart people to take, where it's like, oh, you thin your deck out, so it's going to be better. I might actually take it. Okay, Dual Cast is the same. Zap is the same. I feel like this one is interesting, but I probably won't need to rest that often, so the max health gain is going to be pretty mediocre. This is probably like the Turbo Nerd, oh, actually, this is the best play. But I think Relics is just more fun. So I'll take the Precise Scissors. I'm actually going to remove Defend from my deck. So I think you want to, like, I think you generally want to be more aggressive to begin with, and then get a bit more defensive as time goes on. We're fighting the Cow, aka Vanton. Okay, my favorite part of the game, drawing on the map. I would like to fight 3 elites if we would allow that. If not, I will fight 2 elites and maybe take some more campsites, or at least question mark tiles. So I'm seeing that right now. I'm seeing something like this, this, then this. We don't want the early shop. We can probably take a shop next floor. 3 question marks. I do get 2 elites, but I don't think there was an opportunity to take 3. Okay, I'm okay with this. And I nearly went the wrong way. Okay, you're putting a bunch of junk in my deck, which I don't fully respect. We have a 1 in 3 times 2 to hit this guy. Good. That wasn't quite the maths there, but it's fine. It worked out in the end, so don't need to worry about it. Dual casting this is going to do 16 damage. We don't know where the damage is going to go, but I think we do it, because I would love to kill the bat guy. We're almost certainly taking damage this turn, unless they both hit the bat guy, in which case I can block the turn. Alright, we're lucky. I think anytime we can avoid taking damage again, we do that. Anyways, this guy's cracked core got bigger or something. It looks like he's been bulking up since the previous iteration of the game. I was going to say, if it's a Dark Orb, I'm taking it. Deal 7 damage, channel 1 lightning. Gain 6 block, add a daze into your discard pile. Deal 5 twice. Play a random attack card from your draw pile. Oh, that's new. Currently, this would just hit strike, though, which feels fairly weak. However, if you could uproar into like one of the big Omega cards like Meteor, assuming Meteor's made it back into the game again, that could be really powerful. I guess the problem is you've got a ton of strikes, so it's going to be really inconsistent. I guess right now it's 2 mana for 16 damage, or 1 mana for 8. It's not a terrible deal. But I don't love it either. Let's take Ball Lightning. I know, like, it's not a new card, it's the card from the first game, but I think we have to, like, look after the foundations of the build. And I suspect we're still going to have to do orb-related shenanigans, at least in the early game. Okay, he's doing 12. I can't really do a lot about that. Enjoy doing 2 to me. You're like a water type, though, so you should be taking extra damage. Alright, that's very convenient. Fusion, Claw, and Beam Cell. Well, Claw's made it back into the game again. Fusion... I don't know. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't really need the energy right now, but I can see a world down the line where we do need the energy. It is just 1 mana do nothing, though. I'm recording this run after I did the previous character. I can't remember what it's called now. Like it's not the Necromancer, but the Necro guy. And he had 1 mana gain 3 energy next turn. And, you know, did other bells and whistles and stuff attached to it. And this guy's like, you know, spend 1 mana, you get a mana next turn. I know it's like every subsequent turn as well, but eventually we're going to push the mana through. I just don't have a reason to take this. Also, I think 2 mana for 1 mana, not a good deal. Yeah, I think I skipped. It's really boring, but I don't care about Beam Cell, because if I'm going to do orb-related shenanigans, I don't want the vulnerability, because I just don't care about it. I guess if you're going to do a Claw build, now's the time to do it, but I don't want to do a Claw build, because it means I'm not going to be taking the new cards. Which I do admit, I didn't take the new cards before, but we might later. We might take the new cards later. It's just in that unique situation, I think Ball Lightning was quite good. Alright, we're going to get shrunk. Is this going to shrink my orbs? No, so this guy actually somewhat, not counters, but like, it's pretty good at this guy. The effect's still in the game? Yeah. Also, welcome. Defragment and gain focus. This is the one thing I learned. Whenever you try to do this build with the orbs, you had to take something that gives you focus. Gain 2 focus this turn for each unique orb you have. Exhaust. Synchronize. That's a new card. That also seems really good. The problem is you've offered me Defragment, and I feel like this is the card I actually have to take for the new card. If you didn't exhaust and you came around multiple... In fact, actually, when you upgrade this, it does lose the exhaust. Okay, hold on a minute. There is some merit there. There's a gold card. I'm taking the gold card. We'll take some new cards later, don't worry. We'll find them. Oh, you want a War Pig? The Tracker Raider. You're looking for truffles? You're not going to find even this guy. No organic matter here. Okay, I'd rather not take all this damage. 16 in total. I can take a somewhat risky play here. Like, I could strike this guy and assume one of the 3 lightnings is going to hit this guy. Like, the odds are pretty reasonable. Like, it'd be a... Wait. I hate probabilities. I have to draw the probability tree thing out. It's the... It'd be like a 2/3 into a 2/3 into a 2/3. Right. To keep hitting the bad 2. Whatever. Play cards, not think. I'm going to risk it, I think. Surely one of these lightning bolts hits the middle guy, because then I don't take any damage and I save my other potion. I got concerned. You're doing 1 damage 8 times. Very cool. 3 orbs, 3 enemies, so you hit 100% of the time. Don't complicate it. That's kind of the maths where I was getting towards. It's like, this isn't the right maths. Okay, well, we can remove 8 damage, it turns out. Which is fine by... Okay, never mind, it's not fine by me, I'm frail. Okay, we take 2. Nice time defragment to show up. It's not like the game's over or anything. Yeah, I haven't... the sound effects... I mean, I've not really noticed yet for the lightning, but I think they are definitely better than the previous game. Classically, I've heard in my chat told me Thunder is an insane card. But maybe things have changed now. Maybe 24 damage is not good enough anymore for 3 energy. Sorry. Yeah, 3 energy for 24 and get a 3 energy rebate. That might be too hard to enable. Because actually, I do think most enemies have got more health than they used to. And like these weird gimmicks that like keep them alive for longer. It does seem like it's something they've actively thought about. Whenever you evoke lightning, deal 6 damage to each enemy hit. Wait, that's different. Well, it's not different, it's just a completely new card, right? Something's good if you can enjoy it with plasma and ice cream. Well, I think it's Thunder. See how this works. We'll take an upgrade. What do you upgrade into, sorry? 8. I think the defrag might offer me more, but we'll have to think about it. I mean, I say that. If I'm just pure lightning, then it clearly doesn't. Thunder's better. There's also the opportunity to get dual cast 0 and zap 0, and I normally value 0 mana. Plasma's not welcome in this household. I'm just saying that every time I've tried to do Plasma, I lose. But you can say that about a lot of the builds. I might try a hot play. Maybe I'll do Zap instead, because I think I'm just not going to play Zap, otherwise it's going to be a dead card for the rest of the game. I think I will play Dual Cast at 1 still, but I would just almost never play Zap at 1. You're the guy that splits into lots of little guys. You remember is Ice Cream and Unlock inside the Spire? I cannot remember the unlocks in that game. I actually forgot until like the first episode of me playing this, you actually had to unlock stuff in this game. It's been so long since I've been doing like the unlock stuff. Okay, this first turn seems vaguely reasonable because I can just set up my powers while he's setting up his status shenanigans. I don't think I want to dual cast this right now. No, actually, we do want to dual cast it. I lose the passive damage, but who cares? I can put it back up again later. That's why I took the Zap upgrade. Okay, if I play both these strikes, you're going to be on 14 and you're going to be taking 8 from the lightning, which is not a great deal. So I guess I'm going to do the defending to strike. Also, I count that completely wrong. It didn't matter because I was still right. Like, the result wasn't what I wanted, but I forgot about the thunder damage. So actually, these are hitting pretty hard right now. I want to get rid of it. I have no defense for you. Oh wait, yeah, I can play more cards now. Never mind. So hang on a minute. You're taking 9 damage from... Wait. 4... You're taking 10 damage from each of these. So if someone's at a multiple of 10, I can just leave them. Theoretically. So I should hit the one with 21 health. And again, take you below a multiple of 10. So I actually hit you again. Oh, it's evoke, not just passive. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, this is OP otherwise. I get you. Okay, well, this is really horrible. I'm gonna be very honest with you, I don't like this situation. Very easy what I'm playing, but I'd like to remove 6 damage off the board, but I can't. I guess I'll just do I'll do this and hope that one of the force hits here and protects me from a card. Okay, Dual Cast is pretty big. Kill this guy! Dual Cast. That's your ass. Defend. I don't want to take any more damage, you can avoid it. Dude, for generic battle, this fight's quite scary, actually. If you have no cleaving. First time you play a power each turn, gain 6 block. That's fine, we've got a power. Darkness! Okay, Channel of Darkness. Sorry, I'm too excited. Trigger the passive ability to all Dark Orbs. Trigger it twice. Yeah, I did take a card that goes with Lightning, so I feel like it should not be on the Dark build anymore. Also, Momentum Strike. Deal 10 damage. Reduce this card's cost to 0 energy. Okay. So you play it once for 1 mana for 10. I mean, that's really strong. 1 mana deal 10, good. Future 0 cost that does 10, also really good. But what if I just became a dark build? What if I just removed everything else? What if I embraced the darkness again? What then? I feel like if I take Thunder, I should like lean more into it. I guess his character's still got the 0 cost build as well, which I think is what this is for, 0 cost deck. I can't. It calls to me. I'm gonna greed. I really want to take Defrag up, I think. But also, this would be quite nice. Actually, this might be better. Mana Cheat, I feel like in the early game, is just so powerful. And I'm almost always playing it. Ah, the Spoils map. So this gives me a ton of gold in the next act. But I have a bad card in my deck, which is not unusual as the defect. Or I can lose 8 health and procure a potion. No, we'll take the Spoils map. Okay, that's quite nice. Drawing more cards if I've got a bad card in my deck is probably a good thing. Admit it's only on turn 1. I do need to decide now if I'm going to heal, because I do have an elite coming up. But I think I'm trying to risk it for a biscuit. Like, theoretically, if I improve my cards more and more, I'm going to take less and less damage, right? So then I don't need to rest as much. We have 1 more rest left anyway. I think now we look at the Defrag or the Thunder. But it's probably Defrag actually over Thunder, because I actually can't evoke that easily right now. Brain Leech. Thunk. A sharp pain is felt atop your head, and a thought stabs into your mind. Share knowledge. You're unsure how to proceed. Choose 1 of 5 random cards to add to my deck. Lose 5 health, give a colours card reward. I don't know where I stand with colours cards yet in this iteration of the game. In the previous iteration, I knew where I stood. And I also knew where I stood as this character. I actually didn't like the colours cards for this character, because I thought they were mainly bad. Like, there were a few outliers, but most of them were like, a debuff effect goes off, or play a bunch of cards, and I just felt like this character couldn't really do some of those things. Actually, playing a bunch of cards they could do, but a very niche build. Let me look at the random cards. Share my knowledge. Leap, Claw, Hologram, Focus Strike, and Momentum Strike. Focus Strike is getting 1 focus a turn, so they've definitely lent into more abilities to gain focus, which I think is a really good thing, because I think this character really struggled with that. Hologram is also here to cycle cards, which is pretty powerful, especially with something like Dual Cast or Zap. When you get 0 cost cards, they're very good to bring back. Yeah, let's grab Hologram. I also do want a block card at some point. How ostentiously scholastic of a labyrinthine mind! A veritable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest. Alright. Someone buy you a dictionary for your birthday? Oh, it's pomegranate, aka snapping jaw fruit, or jackfruit, sorry. I'm fliking it. It's the Predator worm. I see it. Okay, Thunder. Dual cast. Oh my god. It's a lot of damage when you hit the same enemy twice. I'm gonna ball lightning you now. And I'm just gonna play defend. I might be able to save this potion. Did hologram get nerfed? I can't remember. I can't remember if it used to exhaust at level 1. No, it wasn't as more block. It was actually fairly weak on the block. Maybe it was more. I don't remember. But I thought it was exhaust and not exhaust, at the very least. But I can't remember if it was 5 then 8 or 3 then 5. I know it wasn't a lot, though. Alright, I'm frail. Well, this hand is really easy to play. So it's the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. Oh, I did a little boot sequence. So it's exhaust but innate, you get 10 block. That's the same. Go for the eyes is the same. Hotfix. Gain 2 focus this turn. So they like giving you this situational gain a bunch of focus. It seems interesting. I want to take boot sequence because I don't think I'm quite that machine gun-esque build. Or at least I've not got a draw to do it yet. With darkness, I kind of like can sit on it a bit. I do appreciate I got thunder though, so I have like some push in one direction, some push in the other direction. I think I'd want some more orb slots as well if I was going to go into the focus side of things. And probably Frost, which I've not seen yet. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, I just need to race you, right? Is the gimmick. Actually, you know what? Give me another zap. I think if I dual cast you again, I'm actually going to have some major issues. He's halfway to dead. He's gained 10 strength. He's starting to attack me. Great time for boot sequence. Very good. Okay, we take some damage here. That's fine. So I saved the heal for later. Now go get him. Wait, hold on a minute. I could dual cast this. That's probably a smart man's play. More gold. Reboot. Shuffle cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards. Exhaust. Ball lightning. Or defragment again. How many defragments is too many? Because I'm considering another one. I feel like if I'm going to do this machine gun, if it ends up being thunder that carries me, I have to take more focus to get more damage with the lightning bolt so I can just machine gun people down. Also, I'm probably going to have to grab Frost at some point as well, if we're going to do that build. It does mean the darkness, I think, becomes worse, but... Reboot is all around a good card, though. I might grab Reboot, because I am lacking card draw right now, and we'll just maybe try and find a defrag in the future, or duplicate it. Alright, so Pomegranate again. And a Slither from Magic the Gathering. Oh, it's literally called Slithering Strangler. I think it's a play on... Were they called Slithers from Magic the Gathering? I didn't play it too much, but I vaguely remember that. Vang, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Ninsley. Much appreciated. Ninsley enjoyed the sub. Okay, defrag. Actually, I could do something interesting. I could do Darkness, Hologram, Darkness. I take 0 damage, and I set them up for a pretty bad situation in the future. I might try this. So yeah, I don't take any damage. And if I get like 2 dual casts, we're golden. While Slithering Strangler is alive, at the end of your turn you take 3. Okay, so this is the guy from the 3rd floor from Slay the Spire 1. On the 1st floor, just a smaller version of him. He's basically a scarf right now. So I can kill one of them. With Dual Cast. Also, I don't know what I'm thinking about here, I'm just playing every single card. Yeah, Dual Cast is quite nice here, because the first one will kill you, the second one will kill you. Sorry, the second one will deal damage to you. And anytime this gets a vote, you're probably dead. Okay, I was going to say, does the concentrate go first? Otherwise, I should have blocked. Gain 2 focus this turn for each unique orb you have. I think we could actually end up down this pathway, so I might take it. Because I definitely see a world where I'm Dark Frost and Lightning. And it's a new card. Okay, is 34 health good enough for this guy? I'm actually not super confident. I do know I heal at the end of this elite battle, or the boss battle. I'm just going to take the heal. I don't want to lose a run, okay? Not A0. Oh, I remember you now. You're the guy that attacks me, like, for a really strong attack after, like, 3 turns. Okay. Fair enough.
And wise.
Bang also, thank you very much for subscribing. At tier 2 as well? Wait. Tier 2? I've not even seen this message. Vang, you've triggered things I've never seen before. For 6 months at tier 2? And they've already been subscribed for 4 months. I'm so blind. I wasn't aware that you've already subscribed for 6 months at tier 2. I just noticed that was a tier 2 sub. Vang, thank you for your incredible generosity. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm generally very thankful, Vang. Well, I thought it seemed me so confused. I thought I actually had a different sound effect for the tiers, but I didn't realize I didn't have a different sound effect for the tiers. So I was already confused when I saw the text and like heard the sound. I was like, wait, this isn't right. Maybe in the future I'll change it. Maybe I got stuck and couldn't think of any other voice lines I wanted to put into there. I'll have to think about it. There should be more pomp about the tier 2. Okay, I think I'm going to take 1 damage here, by the way. So I save my boot sequence for the future. I forgot about your gimmick as well. But it's not attack, so actually this guy should be pretty good versus you. I guess Synchronize does nothing then, because who cares about the boost when you're only going to take 1 anyway. So I guess I just strike you to trigger one of these. I could also use a pot, I suppose. I'll see. If I'm desperate for 1 damage, I'll use this. I'm going to zap you again. I think this is going to be fine. Because the 2 lightnings is going to break you, and then eventually I'll set up the darkness to kill the rest of your health off. Yeah, this is the attack I'm scared of. But I don't really block for this, so there's not a lot I can do about it. Also, reboot is not great here, funnily enough. So I guess we're going to defrag. Dual cast. Defend. Strike. I am taking 20 damage, but I don't have a lot to do. I could spend my reboot to get 5 more block, but I don't think it was worth it. We are approaching the point where dual casting this will win the game. So I want to see Zap before dual cast. Okay, I mean, I guess that was very literally what I wanted, so thank you. We definitely do this and don't wait for it. That's your axe. Okay. All for one, deal 10 damage, put all 0-cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. That's the same, right? Modded, gain 1 orb slot, draw 1 card, increase this card's cost by 1. Oh my god, you can replay this card? Wait, that's actually really good. That's actually what we want as well, because we want more slots. I just said we want more slots. Channel a glass? Hold on a minute. At start of each turn, channel 1 glass. Deals damage to all enemies, decreases damage every turn. What? How much damage does it deal? It doesn't say. How much is this? Oh, this is so mean, because I want Spinner, but... Oh, also it's a power. Okay, so it's every single turn I get this. But I want this. But this. But I want this. No one knows. Oh. Cries. I'm going to take modded, but if I see this again, I'll take it. Because it'll be better when I get modded as well. Don't get hung up with the details, it's important. If it's 1 damage and decreases by 1 every turn, it's not very good, is it? If it's 100, I should have taken it. Troubled or automaton, looking for your friend? Let me help. Gain additional energy at the start of your 3rd turn, and every turn after that. Enchant a card with Clone. And be duplicated at rest sites. The first time in each combat you end your turn without playing cards. Exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. Okay, actually, that could work as this character. I see the point of that. Because if you had like your orb slot set up in such a way that you were happy with it, you could just Pale's Eye, or whatever it's called, and just get an extra turn of damage. I don't think it's very good, but I think you could do it. I'm kind of intrigued of this clone idea, just purely because, what if I clone modded? Every time I go to a rest site, I get more modded, and get more orb slots, because the card replaces itself. It's card neutral. I do run the risk, though, of getting into a situation where my deck fills with modded, and it'll become a card I can't play anymore because it won't be worth playing it. Which feels pretty bad, but... Also, what if I copy... what if I copy this? Where am I going, by the way? Where's this special event? Oh yeah, you can't miss it, I forgot. Okay, there are so many elites, it feels like. We'll just take that pathway if you don't mind. Okay, turns out there's 3 elites. It just felt like there was so many because of this area here. So that's going to be the game plan, I think. I don't know. I feel like this is like the meme play. Actually, this is the true meme play, isn't it? Maybe I do Pale's Eye. Exhaust my hand and take an extra turn. I don't know. It was at the castle map in Peglin. Yeah, I see that. Although it's better balanced in the castle map in Peglin because all paths are the same distance. Admittedly, in Peglin, I think they do it intentionally, so... You know what? I'm going to take this. I think it's a really memey play, but... Actually, when you think about it, my deck right now is a bunch of power cards that once I've played them... The other cards don't matter that much. I could just accept exhausting them. It's a little bit risky, but... Let's try it. And if we just get a really bad turn, I can just exhaust my hand and not worry about it. And I get like a redo. It does come at a great cost. And if we get any cards that say, like, exhaust-based synergy, we can take them now. Peglet navigation skill-based? True. You're going to try and escape. You're also going to try and steal one of my cards, right? That's your gimmick. Okay. Thunder, boot sequence, goodbye boot sequence. I'd rather not take damage, but I guess I'll just take the one. You've stolen my Synchronize, which is extremely rude because it's a new card and I want to see what it does. Modded. Okay, well this is the ultimate hand to reboot. It's completely worthless. Modded's back again. Oh my god, my hand is so bad. I actually need the draw. I guess I play this again. Every time I get a lightning up, so I just use it. Yeah, give me that back, you dangus. Ball Lightning, Compile, Driver, and Compact. Gain 7 block. Transform all status cards in your hand into Fuel Plus. What the fuck is Fuel Plus? Gain energy for 0 and draw 2 cards. Okay, that is stupendously good. How do I lean into that build? That's the one that seems insane. I don't need this orb shenanigans. That must be a new build for this character, right? Because they didn't really have a status build before. Honestly, it's not even that bad. 1 mana 7 block is okay. I might take it as just tech. Worst is 1 mana getting 7, but in fights where I've got bad cards in my hand, I can turn it into unbelievably good cards. I'm taking it. Out of interest, can I see it unupgraded? Because I just want to know what it used to do. Okay, so it's not... Okay, it's draw 1 instead, which is still okay. And it's 1 fewer block. That's still a great card, I think. Oh god, it's the doll room again. Right. I can either take the random one or choose. We didn't get to choose last time because I didn't have the health. Let's pick one of 3. Let's see the dolls. Receive Mr. Struggles. Alright, we'll come back to that one in a second. Receive Daughter of the Wind. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 block. Receive Bing Bong. Whenever you add a card to your deck, add 1 additional copy. We had Bing Bong before, and it was questionable. Mr. Struggles. At the start of your turn, deal damage equal to the turn number to all enemies. Okay, Mr. Struggles, I think, seems like the all-round best option here. This could be fun, though, if we started putting cards in my deck. I mean, if we could do it in battle, it'd be really cool, but I don't know if we could do it in battle. It does give me a ton of value, though. Whenever I take a card, I get 2 of them. But as we saw last time, it was too much value. So let's take Mr. Struggles. Okay, that's Mr. Struggles on the right. So I guess it's... Maybe it's only these 3 dolls you can get in the center. You can't get, like, the bear and stuff and the sad poison drop, whatever it is. Okay. I'm getting familiar with the enemies now. Like, I recognize this guy. This is the guy that if you have to break his armor, it stuns him. Mod me. I think we want to Darkness then Zap. Probably going to boot sequence here as well. I actually didn't even think about this. I can pull it back as well with Hologram. Pull what back? That's the question. I don't really know, actually. Maybe Darkness again. But I probably kill with just 1, so maybe we'll do Zap instead. I just did it once. Okay, you put up 32 block. He's clear of ground type, so he should really not be taking any damage from the lightning here, but I'm not going to complain. This will do nothing in this battle, that's okay. Can I do 29 damage? Yes. Defrag. Ball lightning. Jewel cast. I did more than enough just to take his armor off. Another hologram. You see, I wouldn't mind Sweeping Beam as well. I know it's not like in keeping with the build, but I do want some AoE damage. And I don't have a great AoE damage dealer right now. So I will take Sweeping Beam Plus. I probably want to take it unupgraded, but I'll take it upgraded. I also just realized, I'm not going to the shop. Oh no, I am going to the shop. I was going to say, if I'm not going to a shop, this is like so much money I'm about to be holding. Right, let's take an upgrade. Sorry, what do you become? Oh, 2 cards instead. Ah, 0 mana draw 2. Not gonna complain. I think it's this I take, right? Hologram not exhausting, because Hologram is such a good card. I was gonna say, when I came into here, it's like I wanted a card, and I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, this guy I want to attack, because I get an energy rebate. Also should use a potion if I want to. And you know what? I think I want to. Let's see what's in here. Trash the treasure. Whenever you create a status card, channel a random orb. That seems really fun. Okay, the status build of this character might be insane. At least if you get this card. That is the random value bullshit build of this character. Also, I've just ran over my headphone cable. Defragment of Feral. The first time you play a 0-cost attack on your turn, return it to your hand. How's the other new character? The one that's like a necromancer guy, really unbelievably strong. I nearly lost the run, funnily enough, but I actually just stomped the entire game with them until the final boss, where I got some unbelievably bad draws, and I nearly perished to an intangible effect. Basically, every other turn I had infinite damage. Not quite infinite, but like hundreds of damage. And then on that turn was the turn they were intangible. And I still managed to win, but it was close. It's boring, but I feel like I would take Defrag here, because I don't really care about the other two, but I think these could be fun builds. Okay, we're probably playing this, because I don't want to take 22. I need to hit the guy. It's basically a free swing anyway, so let's do this. I guess I just play it all. Well, all the block cards. And all the power cards. So we're set up now. I will say, I've not seen Frost yet. I don't know if the Frost is still in the game. But it's not been offered to me so far. Has to be attack, right? Yeah. Can we Sweeping Beam me because it's basically free? I'm a little bit worried about my block situation. Let's do Darkness, then Jewel Cast. Actually, am I going to use Synchronize there as well? No, I'm probably going to do Ball Lightning Defend, actually. The Frost doesn't want to see me after I said about Slay the Spire 1. True. I didn't really vibe with it that much. Okay, so Jewel Cast is probably the card I want to pull back, but the problem is I don't really want it at this moment in time. But perhaps I do want it at this moment in time. Maybe it is good enough to do 48 damage. Yeah, my defensive situation is pretty bad, now that I think about it. Because it really is just compact on the first card I played. I think I actually hologram compact. I'm going to take too much damage otherwise. Always draw last. Is this unblocked damage? No, it's any attack. Okay, maybe it is unblocked. Oh, it does say damage. Fair enough. Okay, that's my bad. It looks bad, and indeed, I feel pretty bad about all this so far, but we are still like a dual cast away from salvation. So, for focus, which actually on you is not that impactful, right? But on the other things, it's really impactful. Okay, Akabako doesn't feel great. Okay, Channel Glass has come up again. Deals damage to all enemies, decreases the amount each turn. It's 3 energy, though. It's so expensive. I know I said I'll take Channel Glass when it shows up again, but I think I can't take this card. This is too expensive. Oh, I just forgot as well. I've got the thing where I should not play cards. That's the other thing I should be doing. Okay, that's why I feel so shit right now. I'm just not using my relic. Yeah, maybe broken the price. We don't know what the cost of glass is yet. Let's find out. I think this was a horrible decision, but I've got a shop coming up. So, hang on a minute. Okay, there is another campsite. I think 40 health with 2 potions and a shop before it, where we'll have so much gold, will be fine. I think I'll be able to, like, restore myself. Let's take darkness up. Because it seems to be my big boss killer. We get the gold. We also get a relic. Never mind, that was the relic. Oh no, I do get a relic. That anchor's not insignificant either. I have 1,236 gold in the shop. Give me merchant's restock. You have given me the ability to come back to life, which I might need. Oh, Frost is in the game. Hailstorm. At the end of your turn, if you have Frost, deals 6 damage to all enemies. So I'm going to assume this is replace Blizzard, because I thought Blizzard was an awful card. Gain 4 block. At the start of your next 2 turns, channel a lightning. Ooh, okay. I mean, I do need block cards. I think I will be taking the tail just for security reasons. We're not going to take the Gambit this time. That's a slightly dangerous card, it turns out. You know what? Sure. Give me close rewards. Let's try Lightning Rod. New card. And I'll get rid of a Strike, I think. Oh, we could take Boost away for the ability to put bad cards into my deck. I could try and lean into that build a little bit. The merchant's going to eat well tonight. Hopefully I will too. So what do you specifically say, sorry? Where are you? Transform status cards. So it has to be in my hand. I'm gonna try it. It's a new card. We saw it earlier and I didn't take it because I was like... I was kind of like, I don't want to put bad cards into my deck as this character because I don't think that they have that build. Turns out they do have that build now. And I'm not going to another shop, right, of this floor. I'm going to buy the attack potion and leave. I still have 356 gold for another shop on the next floor. Remember, you've got the eye as well. You've not used it yet, and it could be really good. Okay, that is all the damage in the game. I'm not thrilled by what I'm seeing in front of me, but we can make it work. I've also got these potions which I've been holding the entire time, including one which is probably pretty good here. Thunder. Actually, mod me first. Okay, I see. What's in pot number 1? Actually, am I going to play this or this? It's probably this, right? So I need to put up 14 more blocks to take no damage this turn. It's not undoable. Okay, let's leave into it. Let's do boost away. I put a card into my discard pile. I guess I'll play Thunder while I have the chance. And we just need to soften you up all equally. 2 focus here is actually only worth 4 damage, right? So the strike is better. Also, I keep forgetting, when I play a power, I get 6 blocks. So actually, I didn't need to put the bad card in my deck. But actually, putting the bad card in my deck might be a good thing. We're not sure yet. And this is where Thorns is going to be quite nice as well. Just soften up the I know they call it a caterpillar, clearly not. The centipede. Can you guys not all attack me? I guess this is the time to see what glass does. So it's 4 damage. So currently I'm doing 8 across the board. Which will kill you. Then 6 comes on top of it. No, actually, it's the opposite order. This could be really awkward, actually, because if the lightning goes first, it might kill someone who's going to die to the glass anyway. I really don't want to take 22 damage. The other line is a defrag, which I assume takes you up to 6. And then 12. And if one lightning hits here, then I pick up a double kill. But it might actually just be safe to play double defend. Or actually, just play this. Actually, I think this might be the safer play. Rocket Punch. Deal 13, draw a card. When a status card is created, reduce this card's cost to 0 this turn. Okay, so there's a status build. 4 damage for 3 energy steep. I mean, it's 4 AoE, and also I get 2 of them, so it's 8 AoE. And I did 9 damage. This is free, right? I could channel another one. Hold on. In fact, it was actually more than that. Because this goes off 2 times. So actually, it's pretty decent damage. So now I'm doing 16 across the board, so the battle's over. It did cost me 2 potions, but we figured out what glass does now. Yeah, it was 9 2 times on the upgraded version. I should check this before I take the whetstone in case I take an attack. Deal 11 damage at the start of your next turn, return this to your hand. 7 damage twice by a random attack from your draw pile. Okay, this is the point of uproar, right? Because I could hit Reflect and cheat Reflect. We can cheat Refract and FDL, which I also quite like, to be honest with you. 0 cost, get a card draw. The problem is, if I uproar and, like, whiff, it's pretty bad, actually. We are approaching the point where the only attacks in my deck are Sweeping Beam, Refract, Ball Lightning. I could just stop taking attacks and the 3 strikes, which I want to get rid of. You know what? Let's do it. I think we're never going to get to see, like, the uproar build later on, just because I think the card's actually not that great. It really depends. It depends how easy it is to reduce your deck. Come on. Actually, I say come on. What could I have hit? I think all my attacks are upgraded, right? Oh, no, Ball Lightning isn't. So it was Ball Lightning I wanted to hit there. Alright. It is what it is. So, where are we now? Anything I want to actually upgrade? I mean, Ball Lightning would be nice, I suppose, but not essential. What do you become? 1 mana gets 7. That's actually way, way, way more appealing. I think actually I'm going to heal first. Because I'm hoping that first I'll survive next elite, and secondly, I'll upgrade here instead. It just gives me a bit more protection. In case this is awful. Okay, this could be awful. Although I say that, I'm not an attack-based build, right? Theoretically. So maybe this is actually unbelievably good. We'll see. Admittedly, I'm also not very good at blocking, so it may turn out to be not great. I'm actually going to just lean fully into darkness mode. I'm taking 6, but is that acceptable? Take 6, I retain boot sequence for the future. I need to attack him to get compact value. Oh, that's an interesting shout. Huh. I could hit him, actually. I do counter him, you're right. But only on 1 card. Which seems a bit aggressive. But yeah, I could compact it away. But now I'm just going to leave it. But I will think about it the next turn. The dream is we don't draw the compact now, actually. There's the compact. If I can survive back to Jewel Cast again, which, remember, I can just not play a card at a turn, and we'll get back towards that. Could also hold the compact, you're right. It actually would have been a pretty smart strategy for this guy. I should have thought about it. I might just refract here and push through all the dark stuff. Because this will evoke for 42, then you'll evoke for 30. That puts you on to 70... 70... Sorry, I'm just doing 2 maths. 72, which will leave you on 24. And this will kill you. Okay, it's lethal, I think. Because the lightning's going to push through as well. So far, Pale's Eye, I've not used it. Admittedly, I think I should have used it, but... Oh my god, Rainbow's here. It's back. Well, we currently have no way to do Frost Channeling, so this could be an idea to do Frost Channeling. Is this what we want, though? I'm not sure. I just don't think I've got the mana cheat for this right now. I need an additional mana somewhere, either from the form of plasma or from some sort of like boss relic. I just can't afford it. I could take it because once I play it, it just exhausts anyway. And it would be a good way to fill up my slots because I do have an issue right now. Once I play modded, I actually can't fill it up very easily. Okay, I'll try it. But I think this actually is a bit of a bad play for me. As I said, I don't think I can enable it. Okay, we're taking 15 damage. But if I block all the damage, he does nothing to me. I don't have a power in my hand to trigger Permafrost. Which is really annoying. I guess we just play a basic defend. I'm actually playing Cure All. It feels a bit of a waste, but I want a more efficient way of doing this. Good. That's way more efficient, honestly, another strike and defend. I've drawn 1, 2, 3 strikes. Was that a defend? No, 2 defends. I've only got 3 strikes and 3 defends. Unbelievable. I guess it feels so shit, but I guess I hold on this back and just keep pushing the lightning through. I generate 2 a turn now. And I'll just hit one of you. I'll hit you. I was going to say, you're stunned now, sir. Okay, so we can thunder. This guy's asleep, and I'd like to leave it that way for a bit of time. I will unironically not get a better chance to do Rainbow than now. Try again. Yeah, okay. It actually didn't matter because already blocking the damage. Okay, he's awake. You're kind of hoping Spire 2 would introduce more events to shrink your deck. But it looks like it's kind of doomed to gain more than you could ever get rid of. Yeah, I guess the issue with that is if you could get your deck really thin, really consistently, you would just win every time, right? Because it'd just be the strongest event. It's a bit like it's kind of like the event in Pegling where you remove all your orbs except for one of them. Admittedly, on C20, you get to keep the Horrible as well. And my train of thought versus the Keeper's train of thought in that game where the Keeper's like, oh, we could make this insane Echo build. And I'm like, dude, you got rid of all the bad cards, let's make a very, like, defined deck of small orbs. And get rid of the Ouroboros at some point down the line. That's, like, how I see it. Well, I guess it just depends on which way around you want to do it. Maybe there could be something like Slay the Spire where it just leaves you with one card in your deck. But I think it'd be really hard to balance it. Okay, again, we have the opportunity right now to play no cards if we want to. This can only hit one of two things. It can only hit Sweeping Beam or Refract. Refract would be really good with the Uproar. It's like the Dream. But if I miss it, it's like really bad. Also, if I hit the glass, it's going to push the... it's going to push the Dark through. Which might be fine, to be fair, but... I just need to be aware that it's going to happen. I could alternatively just Dual Cast immediately, but I don't feel like it's actually a great play with just 12 Dark right now. The other line is to hit Sweeping Beam and draw a card. And who knows what the card's going to be. Some cards in the game want you to have a really thin deck, and you can't ever really get there. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just a hard balance, as I said before. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to defrag first or not, because it depends, because I'm going to draw a card, potentially from Sweeping Beam. I guess if the worst comes to worst, I'll use this. So let's defrag first, then Uproar. I think I should hit you. That drops you to 19, that drops you to 7. And a Lightning will get pushed through. What are maths going on here? 21, 16. Yeah, because if I leave it the other way, you're not going to die to a Lightning. So I do need to do this. I got the bad option, in my opinion. But it does keep the Dark Orb there. That being said, I might want to Dual Cast it now. I think I'll drink the Energy Potion. Give me Defend. Give me another Darkness. Dual Cast. So I'm still taking damage despite all of my best attempts to not take damage. But it was only 6. Okay, so this is not the turn where I do the eye. I will do the eye. I'm remembering the eye. But I can block the damage this turn, kind of. Also, it's lethal. One day I'll use this eye. I've got my eye on it. Dramatic Entrance could be nice. Again, just early AoE damage. Another Uproar. Who am I fighting? The Knowledge Demon. I don't remember the Knowledge Demon. I fought this guy. Oh, wait. I don't want to put attacks in my deck. Right. That's the other gimmick. Because if I put attacks in my deck, I'm going to hit them with Uproar, which I don't want to do. I'm going to say 50 health is enough. Try of interest. Okay, it's still the same. Is it better to remove Exhaust of Rainbow? Is that the play? I just can't help but think it's not. I think I'm kind of happy that the Exhaust right now, because I can't really enable it yet. I might take Lightning Rod. I think my defense is the issue right now, because once I get rid of Boot Sequence, I'm really just down to basic defense. And Boost away. So let's take Lightning Rod. Alright, let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh, this guy asked you a question between debuffing. Right, you're correct. I was wondering what you were talking about there, Hitch, but then I was like, oh yeah, you're talking about the next guy. So, attack-wise, there are 2 strikes in the deck. There is Ball of Lightning, there is Refract. So it's a pretty low odds I hit what I want. That being said, there's not a lot better I'm going to be doing this turn currently. Yeah, he might ask for status cards, which would be unbelievably good. I'm just toying with whether or not I want to uproar just to reset the hand, because I'm actually not thrilled with my hand right now. It's like all my defensive cards. I just don't need them. I'd love to get Defrag up right now, or Thunder up. Or even Darkness, actually. Try again. Have another go. Okay, we got Defrag this time. And Thunder. Okay. I can get behind this turn. I might not draw now as well. Let's Lightning Rod. In fact, let's Lightning Rod and Dual Cast. Okay. Draw a fewer card each turn, or at the end of your turn take 6 damage. It has to be fewer cards, because I actually can't afford to take the damage right now. I'm so bad at blocking. Okay, well, I guess I just draw a hand of entire blocks. It can kind of work, but... Bring me that back, please. I need it. Pfft, 24 damage, man. Oh my god, my hand is so bad. This might be the turn where I just let the eye do something, but it feels pretty weak. But this hand is awful. If I draw, I could hit Boot Sequence. And I'd get an Orb slot. But if it goes bad, in fact, I draw 2 cards. If it goes bad, it goes, like, awfully bad. Like, game-losingly bad. It's pretty bad. Not the worst outcome, but it's fairly close to it. My theory is that I might as well take the risk now rather than later. Because if I can fill up the orb slots, then, you know, so be it. Right, zap. Rainbow time. Push all that lightning through. So I'm taking 0 damage. Heal 30. You gonna give me a bad effect? No. Next, so you give me a bad effect. I've drawn this at not a great time, but I've drawn this at the best time. So swings and roundabouts, really. Fuel, baby, fuel. I think I should leave it to Darkness here. Maybe we do Darkness Uproar. I'm going to need some sort of juice to kill him. So yeah, Strikes are in my deck. Ball Lightning is in my deck. Refract is in the deck. In fact, Refract's not even that good right now. But I'll just take the damage. It did hit Strike. I think that's still okay. Take 7. I can't play more than 3 cards a turn. We definitely take Sloth. 19 damage. If I Lightning Rod... Lightning Rod, Hologram, Lightning Rod, maybe? I just need to survive right now. We win the game. That was 3 cards. I'm taking no damage. I'm going to push 2 lightning through for the next 2 turns, so the dark will start getting pushed through. So we're hitting the point, possibly this turn, in fact. Just don't play anything. Let the eye do the work. So he's still doing the same thing, which is not what I was hoping for, to be honest with you. I was hoping he would do something different now. So I have to survive the turn that he's doing 30. Which we can do. I think I'm going to have to dual cast Frost. Although, actually, if I Refract and then dual cast this, I think it's lethal. Yeah. Okay. A bit messy. I think we need to solve the defensive issues, but... Triple my block. Sadly, it's just a potion. Random card in your drop out gains replay too. This is insanity. Whenever you create a status card, channel a random orb. Now we're kind of talking. I can actually lean into this a bit more. I've got a bit of that build. Deal 18 damage, add a 0 energy copy of this card into your discard pile. Pretty strong. So clearly tried to buff the 0 cost build as well. Let's try Trash the Treasure, I think. I know I've not got like the most cards to enable it, but we could take another card down. I'd feel fairly happy. And we're fighting the Doormaker. Who I will say, last time we fought them was a pretty boring battle, I found. But I think we just had like infinite value. Have we seen Vaku before? The first demon? You can tell the developers really thought this through. They've just put his toes off screen. Alright, give yourself to me and you'll be feared as much as I. Add an Enthrall to my deck. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Enthralled. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. Eternal. Can't be removed from your deck. No, that seems awful. Lose 9 max health. Add 3 apparitions to my deck. Oh my god, apparitions are back. Let them back, baby. And I do need the defense. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. You only get 3, by the way. Normally you get 4 from the get-go. I know it gets worse as time goes on, but... So solve the defense issues. We'll see. I'm not sure yet is the answer. Okay, we definitely want to go to another shop. I'd probably prefer to go to a later shop, but equally, I will fight elites. If I want to fight elites, the right side is the path for me. So we're looking at something like this. This. Take some question mark tiles. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, is this bloody scroll event as well? Please don't strip away my max health. Alright, instantaneously, apparitions coming in clutch. I do need to block the damage. Oh, I'm blocking the damage already. That's fine. We've got the anchor. Okay, zap. Actually struggling to play cards this turn because I'm gonna float mana now. That's Akabeko, right? Let me drop you lower because you're scaling. Do I want to put a Daze into my deck right now? I think the battle won't last long enough for it to matter is the actual answer. Great sweeping beam. Now, there is a small issue potentially here. Ah, no, I can just attack you. There's no issue. Nice! Okay. I mean, it didn't matter, but it's the result I wanted. Draw a card at the start of your next 3 turns, draw an additional card. Love it. Oh my god, Cool-Headed is here finally. Channel of Frost. Draw 2 cards. Gain 10 block next turn, gaining energy. Retain. If your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy. No, that's not going to happen. I might grab Cool-Headed. It does feel a bit bad for 1 mana because I just don't have the mana cheat right now. But the Frost could be nice. It's another unique orb. And I have a few 0-cost cards now. Interesting, another class card. Well, you have no potions, you have 2 additional dexterity. Wow, that's really interesting. So if I drink all my potions, then more block. Horn Cleat. You get more energy. I could also do some fun stuff with Secret Weapon where, like, I pull... If the ordering's bad, like, I pull Uproar out so I can hit something else. I keep skipping Charge Battery. We've seen Charge Battery, though. We know what it does. First things first, I think I get rid of the Strike. Reduce the amount of times I hit Strike with Uproar. I'm also tempted to grab the Horn Cleat, because I just really like getting free block in the early game while I'm setting up. And this character is clearly like, you need to set up. The problem... Actually, there's no problem. But if I'm going to take this, then... It reduces the amount of things I can do. To be fair, I'm not super hot on any of the cards here. We've already got a Thunder, and I think that's fine. 1 Thunder's okay. I'm not sure I want this, because I don't know if I've got the card draw for it just yet. I could be convinced by Finesse. Like, it's a card that replaces itself and gives me 4 block. I have a lot of card draw. Do I? I mean, I have Reboot, which is not necessarily card draw. It depends. Modded, which eventually I can't play anymore because it won't be worth it. I've got Compact, which could work, but it takes some setting up to do. Like, my card draw is actually not that good. And then Cool-Headed, which is card draw. I guess Compact Beam as well, but... A lot of it's like 1 mana draw, which is a bit awkward. Yeah, it's not terrible. But equally, if it's 0-cost draw, it kind of doesn't matter as long as I'm not going to get punished by someone that says, don't play a lot of cards, dude. It's effectively free, unless playing the card itself is bad. Which it can be, to be fair. I think the other option is this, because I could go into the final boss and just drink all the potions and then trigger 2 dexterity. You know, let's take this. It's new, I think. I don't remember this from the first game. And leaves me with 8 gold. The foul potions are too late. I've been to the vendor already, so we'll take an uncommon potion this time. Alright, snap. I could get a lot of block here. Very situational, a lot of block. Oh, it's the Kakor guy. But he does it after the first turn now. He's changed his routine. Do I just Uproar and hope for the best? I've drawn both the strikes, so actually it can't be that bad a result. And yet, I'm disappointed. Let's put a Darkness on there, now that I've got it. I wanted to cast this, but I think this will kill you eventually. Caw. Right, 12 damage. Not very cool. I do have an Apparition, But I'd rather not use... Oh, actually, I say that. It's ethereal. But I guess I am going to be using it. Unless I reboot it. I'm not against Boost Away Rainbow Reboot or something like that. Saves me a mana, but the problem then is if I draw 2 apparitions, I'm sad. I could also just drink one of the potions. Yeah, I know I've got... Oh, wait, I've got 14 block. You're right, I can't count. I'm stupid. Okay, let me... It is a bit risky to do this, because I kind of want a Rainbow. But Rainbow Reboot and then save the apparition. I mean, I guess I can just let the apparition go as well. I don't have to save it. Yeah, you know what? I don't have to save it. That's a lot of damage, sir. I think I don't dual cast the Frost. I think I actually just try and kill you faster. Kind of a shame, because this is the turn where it would be nice to have the apparition, but I didn't draw it. Like, I think if I don't do something like this, I'm going to have a really horrible time in a turn's time. I could have also done nothing, I suppose, but I'm only taking 4. 2 even. There are all the apparitions. It's got 27 strength. Fortunately, it can't hurt me, so we're good. I think I prefer what I've got. Just tripling the block 2 times seems really strong. Okay, Cold Snap is here as well now. Oh, and Leap, my other favourite card. I like Cold Snap. I actually prefer it to Cool Headed, but I don't know if I need it right now. I'm just not that frost-pilled right now. It's nice to have a bit of it, because some of my cards want unique orbs. But the damage is kind of not worth. I think just having this is fine. Just a little trickle of frost. A little trickle of frost and we're good. Especially with the apparitions. I'm actually going to skip. Leap's got competition from Ultimate Defend, true. Oh my god, what's this? The Trial. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway, horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entrant 847, you're the decider for today's trial. Service today's decider, you're not allowed to reject. Okay, I'll accept then. You sit in the chair of decision making. Ooh. And the trial begins. A nondescript woman with a hard-to-read face steps forwards. She's charged with the crime of theft and con artistry. Ah, it's Liz Truss. When the woman speaks, you believe her, but ample witnesses attest to her misdeeds. Both sides of the story are compelling. Legally speaking, I'm making a joke here, okay? Liz Truss, before you come and try and arrest me. The crowd bellows, decide, decide, decide! Add doubt to your deck, gain 2 card rewards. Add doubt to your deck, transform 2 cards. Okay. Well, if you're gonna force my hand, she's innocent! That's why I'm gonna avoid the litigation, she's innocent! God damn it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transform 2 strikes in the hope that they don't become attacks, which makes, not refract, uproar even better. They turned into 2 more attacks. Wait, one of them looked insane. Hold on a second. Where was that evoke all one? Shatter. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. Evoke all your orbs. Okay, that seems pretty good. Admittedly, doubling it seems pretty bad, but... And then Cold Snap, which I tried to avoid, is here. Well, at least if we double Cold Snap, it's not terrible. It's decided! You aren't totally sure, but you have reasonable doubt. If you don't know if you made the right call, but innocence seems to be the better choice. True. And it's Eyeball Guy. Who, from what I can tell, his gimmick is just I do a lot of damage. Alright, let's play Apparition, I think. Apparition. Trash. Order. Defend last. Actually, maybe I should have boot sequence and just not bothered with the Apparition. Because then I could have played Rainbow on this turn. And I'm kind of damned to draw right now. Risk it for a biscuit. I think that's not the worst outcome. It's not the best either, but... There are better cards I didn't want to draw into. So hang a minute. Status, not curses. Okay, that's a shame. So I actually can play around Doubt with Reboot, unless I redraw it again. You are doing 24 damage, which is not very cool, but I could always just drink a Fortifier if I need to. Let's play Thunder and Reboot. Apparition is here. If I don't play the Apparition, I'm going to waste it because I can't cycle it. I'd really like to uproar, though. Do I say that? I could potentially hit Shatter, which would not be that good. So maybe I don't uproar. Maybe I just very situationally uproar now. Which is kind of in keeping with uproaring, I think. You don't want to uproar all the time. You know, like midnight, just do a little uproar. You're going to wake the neighbors. If you're, you know, waiting for like tech support or something on the phone line and you know, being on hang, then you do an uproar. Okay, let's Apparition. Nice try, buddy. Oh my god, he's doing something. We have Shatter. Can I do anything with Shatter? Oh, I could actually hologram Uproar, which is kind of a spicy play. Shatter, Hollow, Shatter. It evokes the orbs. I assume it gets... Wait, does it get rid of them? I kind of assume evoking it means it gets rid of them. So I think it does nothing. You know, let's test this. I'm actually not sure if that's the case. I think it will be. Yes, it pushes them through. Otherwise, that'd be really strong. The alternate line now is that we Lightning Rod, Hologram, and pull... I guess we'll pull Boot Sequence back. Or a Zap. Go just take the 6. Yeah, let's take the 6. We have the health. Apparition, please. None of these are apparitions. We may be using the triple. I have no block right now. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Houston, we have a problem. I could also play nothing. And use the eye to get a redo. I think that might be the safest play. Because otherwise I'm risking a draw card. Potentially 2 draw cards. I really should have checked the eye was glowing then. Just in case I'd fucked up the ordering. I was pretty confident I was fine, but why risk it? Okay, now we play an Apparition. We play a Rainbow. I'm taking 0 damage. Actually, this Doubt is kind of worthless, because I don't really care about weakness. It's just a bad card in my deck. I'd love to kill you right now. For 6 focus, it turns it into... I'll turn it into 14 damage. I don't think I've got lethal. I think I'm just short of it. You sent me a picture message, but co-host Millie was a brave girl today, and she went to the vet with another UTI. She was very flirty with the vet and fell in love. That sounds like the co-host. Sorry to hear she's got another UTI. You're gonna have to give him more pint glasses. I've already done my eye turn. I can put up 15 block. It's just, do I use a potion with it then? She has some meds to make her feel better. And she's very cuddly. Well, at least she knows, like, you know, you're helping her then. Okay, I'm going to do this play like this, because I'm a bit unsure about it. I was right, I think, that I didn't have lethal with... Actually, maybe I did have lethal with synchronized. I don't know. I'm always a bit unsure how, like, the focus works with the evoke. Alright, night Square B. When I ran into the shop, heal 15. Bit late. Focus Strike, Cold Snap Plus, or Scrape. I think I'm good. They're all attack cards. I don't really want to put more attacks in my deck. Although, interesting, the idea of, like... The idea of, what's his name? Uproaring into Scrape to, like, cycle your deck. I can see a world where that's strong. But it's not here. So yeah, we're not going to go to a shop. I will not complain about more draw either. I think, I know people keep saying I got draw, but I think it's the thing I'm lacking right now is a bit of draw. But like, a bit of free draw is more specifically what I'm missing. Or, conversely, more energy, so I can play the cards that cost energy to draw cards. Oh, it's this guy, Mecha Knight. I kind of like this guy. Don't love my opening, though. I guess it's not too bad to do an apparition this turn. Trash to treasure, apparition, apparition. Also, I forgot last battle I had trash to treasure, so... Actually, when I get the card that generates a status, I should probably consider just playing it. Because it turns into an orb. Wait, are you putting status in my deck? Oh, what a legend! He's putting status in my deck. You don't want to do that. Why are you doing that? That doesn't work. Thunder. Actually, what do I want to do for the rest of my turn? I guess just uproar and hope for the best. Hope we don't hit shatter. Sure. Yes, that's the best option. Okay, we get some glass now. You fool. You ignorant fool. Wait. Oh, I have to create it. Never mind. It doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I've got compact, though. Boost away. Oh, we're boosting away, baby. We're boosting away. I generated a plasma orb, which actually looks so much cooler in this version. I love, like, the... I was going to say the water effect, but I guess the plasma effect. Then I compact. Look at this fuel, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Now I've got 4 free energy. And it turns into 8 cards. You are actually screwed. You played right into my trap. It's just actually how do I want to do this now? There's so many options. Okay, I actually should have thought that through. I could try and reboot the apparition. That's potentially the line we're going for. It is a bit awkward, though, to do this. Actually, it's really awkward. I kind of fucked up a bit here. If we lose the apparition, we lose the apparition. More darkness. More fuel. More defragmentation. Jewel cast him. Sweep him. So if I reboot, I'm just going to draw these cards again, so there's like no point. And I think I want this to tick up a little bit more. So goodbye, Apparition. Okay, you are doing 40 damage now. So maybe I should respect this a little bit more. Compact is back. Reboot shows discard pile? Okay, never mind. I thought it was just the hand on the draw pile. Oh well. We weren't guaranteed to make that the right play anyway. I'm probably going to need to use my other fortifier here. Okay, let's do that then, I think. Although I say that, I am putting up 25 block this turn, which is not bad. And I take 15 for the sake of this. Is this worth stopping 15 damage? I'm not sure. It's pretty close. I do also have the effect that when I run out of potions, I get stronger. I'll do it. I'm not sure this is the right play, though. It's better than a block potion, though. So this generates a random orb as well. Frost this time. And always draw last. Alright, always draw last. It actually is the right option this time. And you're dead. Okay, I think after not taking damage, it was the correct play. 5 potion slots is interesting. I do have the belt buckle, though, so I do need to be a bit careful. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Vulnerable is a bit pointless for me. So I'm not going to take this, I think. Oh, it's this guy. I like this guy as well, the Fabricator. Summoning turn 1, which is slightly awkward for me because I don't need the Apparition, and I can't cycle it. For science. Okay, that's a pretty good result, honestly. I won't complain about that. Goodbye, Apparition. This will be interesting, though. I don't think I'm very good with AoE damage just yet. I say just yet, as like I'm going to dramatically improve at some point. Hologram the boot sequence or something. I mean, I don't need it with the Apparition. I mean, I didn't really need the Apparition either, to be fair, now that I think about it. I was already blocking all the damage. So it was a bit of a waste. I mean, I don't know. It kind of doesn't matter at the same time, because I'm just going to rainbow the rest of the turn. Yeah, I probably, if I thought about it a bit more and not played the Apparition, I should have shattered instead after doing, like, the rainbow or something. But at least this way I'm going to get some dark value. Or maybe I should have shattered first and rainbowed afterwards. Something along those lines. But, like, we have really good damage, but it's, like, random damage. So this could be pretty spooky for me. I'd like to cast Refract as well, but it's pretty hard to do that at 3 mana. I would push this through, though. I might have to do it, actually. I think I'm going to be forced to. The other line is I do nothing. But I don't think it actually improves me that much this time. I am taking 38 damage, though, if I do that. Because I'm not killing anyone with the Refract. Because the Refract's only going to do 8 damage. Well, hold on a minute. That's not true. I can kill one of them. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Let me kill Zapbot. It's... Oh, wait. I've got focus. Where have I got this focus? Oh, because of Fragment. Ah, if I'd hit Use the Lightning, it would be so good. It will deal with Guardbot, I suppose, so it's not a complete waste of a turn. And I put up 4 block. And I guess more important, the glass is there now. Might as well Apparition. I shouldn't play Boost Away right now, because I don't want to generate another orb this second. Because I want to hit this guy with the Dark Orb. Which, to be fair, might be hard anyway. Unless Dual Cast. No Dual Cast. But Refract is pretty good here. Like, you die to the Dark. It generates me more glass, which I think would be doing 6, 12, 20 damage. Plus 18, so yeah, it does a lot of damage. Let's take this line. And all I need to do is do 2 more orbs. In fact, I could even reboot now and just try and like find one of my 0 costs. So I probably won't draw this again. Yeah, get Dual Cast. And you're dead. You might have been dead anyway, to be fair. Out of interest, is there any more orbs I've not seen? Maybe not. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. It's interesting because it's a skill. It's more random value, but it could also not be random value. Like, the theory is, like, if you Catastrophe into Uproar and you hit another card with Uproar, it's pretty good. But equally, or if you just hit Refract direct, but what if you, like, hit an Apparition when you don't want it? It's so bad. Wait, hang on a minute. No, it might be good. Because Modded's going to get to the point where I can't cast it anymore. And it'll let me cast Modded. Like, via the back door. I kind of don't like this, but you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. It's a new card as well, I think. Okay, I need to decide if I'm going to heal here or not. What do you do? When you upgrade? 3 cards. Okay, now we're cooking. That's value, baby. Because I don't think I've got... Well, I've got very few 0-cost cards in the deck. I was going to say we have none. We actually do have some. Oh, God. Right. This time we're not doing any funny games, so let's kill Spectral Knight as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's going to ruin me. This is 6 block. Next part of the plan. This is a lightning. This is a darkness, yeah. Actually, maybe I do Cold Snap into Defrag. Because then you block me 6, is it? Wait, has Frost been nerfed? Did that used to be 2 block? I actually can't remember what Frost used to be. Either way, I'm taking 1 damage, which is actually acceptable. No, Frost wasn't as much as Lightning. I'm misremembering. Okay, Apparition seemed pretty good. 3 Apparition seems pretty bad, though. I might reboot my hand. Refract could also be pretty good here. It's just a bit awkward again. If I Refract, I can't play the Apparition. Maybe I play one of them and cycle the hand. Because I'm not thrilled with this. Okay, this I can get behind more. Let me get this going so I'm getting more damage. Oh my god, I forgot you've got the spectral thing going on, haven't you? I don't think I can afford to lose dual cast here. I think I have to play it this turn. And the problem with Sweeping Beam right now, I mean, maybe I'll do cast it, but it's going to draw a card and it could be a really bad card. You'll never take my boot sequence alive. On the flip side, if I let Sweeping Beam go, then I'm less likely to hit it with, what's his name? Where are you? Uproar. Which I think isn't a terrible deal here. You know what? It's so risky this, but I might draw some more cards. I'm a little bit concerned about this. I know, like, it's kind of like not... Oh, you draw on the first turn as well. Okay. Well, that decides what I'm doing. It's not exactly in keeping with this, but it gives me more options to play the good cards I want to play. I upgrade to no more. Well, that's not very nice, is it? We are definitely playing another Apparition here. I'm playing a Darkness here. I guess I'm playing Defense, so I don't take any damage. Sure. I lose that, but that's not a huge issue. I am losing Refract, though, which might be a pretty big issue. I feel like it'd be very good in this battle. I've basically lost all my AoE damage. And it's going to go really bad when I run out of Apparitions, and we're getting close to running out of Apparitions. Shatter or Ball Lightning is all this is going to hit. Well, let's see what happens. That's fine. I can live with this. So the cards stop getting destroyed now. I've probably got enough juice in the tank as well to get through this. Let me do this to generate a new orb. It's glass. That's a great roll. I'm very tempted to hologram it back. I know the hologram exhausts, but so be it. And generate a new random orb. That might be better than Frost at this point. But I guess, why do that when I could use this at a time when I very, very, very need it? Yeah, good point. Let me do this and generate some lightning. Alright. Oh, you're only 2 cards now? Come on, Catastrophe, you know you can do it. Wait, actually, this is potentially awful. I need to make sure I do kill the back unit, otherwise I die. Can I guarantee kill the back unit, actually? I can't, right? The other line is I cool-headed and try and draw into the days, then compact the days to get more energy back to, like, do more of the turn. I actually hate this. This is a horrible situation to get stuck into. I just don't know what the best play is. I think they're all random. There's like no guarantees any way, shape, or form. Synchronize with the glass damage. It's a consideration, but I need to make sure this guy dies. And if I synchronize, he's not definitely going to die. Because I could play Ball Lightning and synchronize, but then I'd have 1 mana draw, or just gain 6 block, which feels really weak. You can't see the night health. Oh, is my camera in the way for that? Oh, my camera's not in a great spot for this guy. He has 23 health. Right, I didn't realize the thing's in the way, slightly. Apologies. And this is a position I have the camera in for Slay the Spire 1, and I don't think it's ever caused issues. I guess I have to put myself in the top right now. Hold on. That's to solve this, like, 5 episodes of the series. I guess it's a bit unusual, to be fair, for Like here, maybe? For there to be that many enemies across the board. Yeah, I'll keep myself up here from now on. Because actually, we've seen effects as well based on this. In fact, do I have that relic still? Or was that the previous run? I have Mr. Struggle, so at the start of my third ideal... Oh, it's the start. Okay, never mind. It's not going to help. I do have the Lizard Tail as well, still active. I'd rather not pop it, of course, but I do have it. If worse comes to worse. Wait, I've got the eye active, right? I can do nothing. Doing nothing might be the right play. It is. Do nothing. Because then I get another turn of Mr. Struggles as well. So now you're on 12 health, which is way more manageable. You still need to die, but we can do that. If I shatter this guy, he's dead. Yes. Okay, that was scary until I remembered the boss relic I've just not used the entirety of the run. And I remembered it's actually pretty good. Whenever I play a power gain energy subroutine, oh my god, the power build is still in the game. We're not taking it. 0 mana, draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile, exhaust. So this just cycles a card, but it lets you be specific for the card you want. So there's really no big downside for this, unless, again, you're punished for playing cards. I'll take it. You hate some routine already? So your favorite is random value build. Excuse me, what's going on here? Why is there Windows 95 computers? Cubex constructs. Okay. So they're buffing, and this is the punch construct. Yeah, with the last power, it's amplify again, right? Okay, let me draw first. Let me draw first. Also, a really good target of Akabeko, which I keep forgetting I've got. I feel like these guys are going to constantly buff this guy, so I need to kill the back Cubex constructs first. I think that's going to be the game plan. Again, do I draw first with this? Yeah. If I draw first with this and then shatter, which is probably going to be my future turn, it's a bit awkward, but I guess we'll probably try and play the cards drawn from this. Okay, we're playing the cards drawn from this. Let me uproar you. Huge. Very, very huge. Push one through. Should have dual casted. Actually, it didn't matter. It was always going to be pretty awkward, this. I get weak, but who cares? I'm not playing attacks anyway. Oh my god. I remember that in the PC tower back in 95. They're actually attacking me. Okay. That's not what I thought was going to happen. So, there's a few lines I can take here. The probably safest one from the get-go is just play Apparition. Don't worry about it. I could pull back something like Jewel Cast as well. Which actually, the more and more I look at it, the more and more like, yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah. Ball Lightning this guy. Hologram, take Jewel Cast, and I'll Jewel Cast the Glass Orb. Where are you, Jewel Cast? There you are. Literally hovering over the card. So that's one of the towers dead. The other one will die to the other glass orb at the end of this turn. And it's just one guy. One guy who's going to potentially live through this turn. Oh, no, man, he can't. I forgot the lightning's going to kill him. Oh, buffer. Next time you take damage, don't. Good. Focus Strike, deal 11 gain 2 focus this turn. Cold Snap, deals 6 Channel of Frost. Buffer's interesting, but I don't think I need it. I think I'm okay with my block situation now. And the apparition's like, kind of like... They meet the situation where I need to use the buffer. I think as well with buffer, you want more energy. I'm going to heal here, because again, I fought this guy one time, nearly lost. But I just had infinite value, so eventually I outvalued him. I don't quite have that level of value this time. Oh, I mean, now that I think about it, I did have the regen potion. I want to drink fairly soon, because I will get the dexterity from it. Drink. Drink. You know what? Drink it. I'll intentionally take some damage on the opening turn. If only buffer parent next time you have bedtime with a fridge pod. I'm sorry, there's too many things to read, okay? Right, let's get set up. Thunder. Zap. I'm taking 9. That's acceptable. I also draw more cards then. I could refract immediately. Which actually, I've got Akabeka, so we should do that. Many values were had on this day. And you know what? I'll dual cast you. I take 9, which is fine, because now the regen will pick up that slack. You are doing 30 damage this turn. Have you considered not doing 30 damage this turn? You don't have to. We have got the dexterity gain now from this thing, the belt buckle. I'm also blocking 14 this turn already. Let me get you going. I take 0 damage exactly. However, I heal, and also you're taking the Thorns damage, so it wasn't completely wasted. Now, this turn I'm not going to block. Or try to not block. Actually, hold on a minute. We'll do thinking ahead. I might be able to flip you here. Alright, never mind. Catastrophe, please don't hit the apparition. Good. Alright, well, I guess we'll play the other apparition for the future then. Oh my god. Just draw all the apparitions, why not? I can't get rid of it right now, unless Catastrophe does something. Let's do Catastrophe again. Oh, Reboot could save me. Hold on. He flips forms into his actual main form. Reboot me? Actually, boost him. Then reboot me. Now I'll play a Dark Orb. Okay. So we just have to kill this guy, and he'll flip between forms. And then he'll change what he does in this, like, I don't know, open door mode. That's the gameplay loop. But I think if I see Catastrophe, I should consider just playing Catastrophe. I think that's my win condition. Or one of them. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, I hit the apparition as well. That's the last apparition, though. So we do need to be a little bit careful. Going forwards. I did basically halve his health, though. You decided to spend this build actually trash? What do you mean? It's incredible. Look at all this modding value I can do. He's doing 40 damage. What the fuck? How do I deal with 40 damage? I mean, I could do more frost, I suppose. You know what? This is the way I get out of it. I keep playing modded, and I keep hitting modded with... Yeah, we talked about this. I hit modded with Catastrophe going forwards. That's how I beat this guy. And then the frost gives me the defense to take the 40 damage hits. Remember as well, I've got the tail still. And I have mana cheat as well. Oh my god, now I have a lot of cheat. Fuel, baby, fuel. Boot sequence, I'm blocking 25, so 15 is remaining. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I guess I just keep casting things, so I'll do this. We'll see what this draws. It could be bad. It's actually pretty good. Wait, I don't need to dual cast. Just don't dual cast. I'm blocking all the damage. I'd right said this was a trash build. Look at it now. I have so much energy next turn with Plasma. I keep just playing Catastrophes. Eventually, Catastrophe is going to hit Bodied again. It will eventually hit it, don't worry. This will come good eventually. It's destiny. Wait, I can hologram Catastrophe again? We probably don't want to do Shatter anymore unless the game forces me to Shatter. I think it's actually a bad roll for me now to hit this with Catastrophe. That would be the true Catastrophe, because I need the Frost from this. I am blocking all damage. Maybe just send it. I don't worry about it. Although if it's going to do that, I should have done it in the other order. Nah, I should worry about it. I should worry about it. Also, we want this to tick up a bit. There's modded. I can't really do anything with that. You are doing 36 damage this turn, which, again, doesn't feel great. I could do nothing this turn. It's a legitimate play. The alternate line is I put this block up. I block 17. I block more than 17. I block like 29, actually, which is very good. Okay, Lightning Rod me. Synchronize me. Because, yeah, I'm blocking 20 from this, 29 in total. I do float the mana, but that it is what it is. And remember as well, slowly but surely, Mr. Struggles is ticking up. And it's beginning to do some noticeable hits. $28 damage. He's not going to flip with just refract, I think. Oh, no, he will. Sorry. Of course he will. Because I'm going to evoke an orb. We'd love a dual cast right now. Is it over here? Nope. Okay, so what's the next best play? I could refract again, which actually doesn't feel particularly good when I'm taking 36 damage. I probably want to Cold Snap, Hologram Cold Snap, but again, that doesn't feel great. Could I turn this as well? Yeah, actually an eye turn's pretty good. I kind of want to save it when I'm about to die, but I've got the tail as well. So you know what? I'll take it. So Uproar is going to hit nothing. There's actually no attacks in my deck. Which is really funny. I found it hilarious, actually. I actually have to play the game now as well. So Sweeping Beam. Good. Good card draw. Generated some Frost. I'm probably taking some damage here, but... Again, it's fine. We're scaling, kind of. Okay, it's about to flip. Catastrophe currently does nothing. Good. I love that. I actually have to cool-headed Catastrophe if I want to try and get the kill this turn. And I think I'm actually going to go for it. It's super stupid, this. But I just don't want the game to last forever. Alright, what's in the pile? Perfect. Lethal. Beautiful. I was trying to push stuff through to the Dark Orb to dual cast it to kill him. Okay, didn't quite go as planned, but we've achieved the B to B to B to B to B. AKA, we've won A0 with every character, which you'd probably expect with me being the A19 great that I am. Repair you, make me. I tried to. Yeah, I don't really like that door boss. I think it's a bit of a miss on it with the design. But I can't really put my finger on it. There's something about it I just don't like. Okay, let me deal with this one over here. The Architect, Magnum Opus, clearly is a Magnum Opus. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Prion, and things aren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures didn't make sense. The monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess. An entity with its own imagination and will. Let's imagine such a being. Eternal Armor, 3 mana gain 7 plating. Jackpot, deal 25 damage at 3 random 0 energy cards into your hand. I don't know what this is. At the start of your turn, gain 4 Vigor. And that is just more attack damage. And that's a power. Okay. Alright, see you later, Vang. Night-night. Aurobus. Attracted by the now burning spire, Aurobus' curiosity was piqued. Light God, why God? Safe to enter? Aurobus enters. Oh, it's one of those, you know, one of those little fish things that swims up your you-know-what. We've unlocked Ancient Aurobus, living rainbow, maybe swimming around in the second act. Okay, so we've got some sort of new boss or some sort of new event. Hello, hello. In the scrapyard, the defect pondered its fate and purpose. Is being okay at a host of functions not desirable? I mean, it is if you're okay at them. Do we all need to excel at a distinct function while processing these questions? Hello, pops from another construct. Hello, defect responds. My name is Floor. I too am Floor. Okay, Data Disk is back, Symbiotic Virus is back, and Metronome. The first time you channel 7 orbs, each combat deal 30 to all enemies. Resolving bugs. Defect and Floor fast became friends and exited the scrapyard. It was sad there. They returned to the Spire's mid-floors and are met with a massive bug infestation. The pair get to work in an attempt to reduce the bugs to a reasonable level. Gain focus. Oh, these are potions. Gain a dark orb and gain 2 orb slots. No, channel dark orb for each of your slots. Okay, that's actually insanely good. The defect is still curious. It can do ascensions. Okay. Tricked. Meow resurrected the defective construct. No simple feat even for an ancient. Construct. What you lost. Your creator abandoned you. Hides at the top. The defect thanks Meow and heads to the top seeking answers. Loops back. Null. Oh my god, it's another way to channel dark. Oh my god, another way. Consuming shadow. Channel 2 dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. Ah, that's a leftmost synergy. Interesting. So you could leave darkness on the left, evoke the dark on the left, and maybe have something else going on the right side. That seems cool. And the daily. Being immense power accesses its mandatory form in space once a day, shifting the very nature of the Spire. I assume we can do dailies now? Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to do for the episode. So is this random character? It is this random character. It's not another character. What a shame. I wonder if there's anything related to doing a random one. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do for this episode of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did want to leave a like and subscribe, everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.